Hello everybody. Today we will start to discuss problems from first round of US Physics Olympiad year 2010, F equal MA. Each year this round has 25 problems for which you have 75 minutes and you need to choose correct answers from 5 A, B, C, D, E, usually like this. Before we start, please subscribe for this channel. In this case you will get all material for this US Olympiad problems and much more very good and very difficult problems. In this video I will give you only problems. For solutions I will give you a reference below. In that case you have a chance to solve it yourself. So first three problems. Questions 1 to 3 refer to the figure which is on the right, and they shows a representation of the motion of a squirrel as it runs in a straight line along the telephone wire. So first problem. If the graph is a graph of position versus time, then the squirrel has the greatest speed at what times or during what time intervals? That was the first question. Second problem. If instead the graph is a graph of velocity versus time, then the squirrel has the greatest speed at what times or during what time intervals? And problem number 3. If instead the graph is a graph of acceleration versus time and the squirrel starts from rest, then the squirrel has the greatest speed at what times or during what time interval? Solution. Solution for the first problem. If the graph is a graph of position versus time, then the squirrel has the greatest speed at what times or during what time interval? So if we have this graph as position versus time, and the greatest speed it has from B to D. It has a negative slope, but the speed is absolute value for velocity. So that's the correct answer, C, from B to D. Problem 2. If instead the graph is a graph of velocity versus time, then the squirrel has the greatest speed at what times or during what time intervals? So obviously greatest speed will be in points like maximum for these graphs or minimums for these graphs. That will be point B and D. B is positive and D is negative. So the correct answer is D. And problem number 3. If instead the graph is a graph of acceleration versus time and the squirrel starts from rest, then the squirrel has the greatest speed at what times or during what time interval? So when we have acceleration versus time, the speed could be found by integrating this area on the graph, and we see that we have a positive acceleration till point C, and it has the greatest area of this triangle from A to C, but after that area is going negative and speed is decreasing. So it means that correct answer is point C, where we have a positive area. That's it. We're done.